on shop safety. One of the most important aspects of the shop is keeping it clean and free of debris. All the equipment should be kept in its proper place and floors should be swept regularly to avoid unnecessary clutter. This is an example of how not to clean a shop.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sings tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sings tonight. A wee, a bum bum boo, a wim boa, 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 a wim boa. Cut it. Please note that on the incorrect behavior, we had the person, me, sweeping the floor in the middle of the room when you should be sweeping around where the sawdust is around the machinery or where the welding stuff is. So always keep that in mind. Here's the correct way of it. Oh, it's so mean. You've been on for 10 minutes. Okay. When you're done using power tools, please ensure that they are shut off by unplugging them, and they have special little finger holders. And you just pull it. And please wind up the cord if it's on the floor like this. Otherwise, somebody might trip over them. Ow.
This air compressor cord that I tripped over earlier should have been wound up like this and then pushed under here in its place. This is how a power tool should look when you're finished with it, wound up and unplugged, and then put away in its proper place with all cords tucked in.
When cleaning equipment, always think about the materials that might be on or around your equipment. If you have a vacuum, like this one, please make sure it is turned on while using the saw. Ensure sawdust and any other flammable material is kept away from flames or somewhere where it could catch on fire, like a bearing or somewhere where it could get caught in there. And please always make sure this is down and never stick your finger anywhere near it. Yeah. When using a saw or anything where you need the vacuum, this should look something like what you turn your vacuum on with. For our shop, this is how you turn it on. Right here, on and on.
Okay, go. In a shop, there is bound to be all kinds of spills. If at all possible, clean it up with rags. Use cat litter, sawdust, or other absorbent materials only if absolutely necessary. Dispose of rags or material used to soak up the material as biohazardous waste. Hot welding materials can be very flammable. And never forget the hot welding slag and leftover rods that everyone seems to leave behind. And also, be aware that the metal just welded is very hot. Stuff like this, when you're done welding it, should be dipped in water to cool it down. These, the leftover welding rods, if they're too short to be used again, then they should be placed in a metal bucket. Cut it. Go. This is a metal bucket. As you can see, all broken rods that can't be used are stuck in here, along with welding slag swept up after everyone's done. This is the welding exhaust on-off switch. Before you start welding, you should turn the exhaust on, and that'll take all the fumes out of your welding area. When you're finished, you should always turn the welding exhaust off. That's the off button, the big red stop one.
Can I use this here record?
Yeah.
Okay. For every shop, there should always be an emergency stop button. This is in case somebody gets their finger caught or you need to shut machinery off right away. Now, as you can see, this one, they have a key to pull it out. And all you have to do is if somebody get caught or you need to shut one machine down and can't get it, just simply push this button in and it'll shut the breaker system down, which will shut the whole thing down so that it's safer for everybody. And please, if you're in a school, please get your teacher to turn this back on. Only he knows how. So, thanks. You should always have more than one emergency stop. Here we have one placed here, where I was at, and all around this shop. This is just an example. Obviously it says emergency stop and stuff. So, yeah, always make sure you know where at least one is. Ready? Okay. And that concludes our video on shop safety. Please always ask your teacher if you need help with anything or don't know where everything is. And always make sure you hang your jackets up and wear safety goggles and hard hats. What?
You don't know how you met me, you don't know why you can't turn around and say goodbye. All you know is when I'm with you, I make you free and swim through your veins like a fish in the sea. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else.